Love and meditation are the same thing. They're not different. Because when we meditate, why do we meditate? All the spiritual practices, all the religions meditate. Why do we all meditate? Because we want to go beyond the mind. And love is beyond the mind. Okay? Love is not what we think it is. It's not just romantic, or it's not just between a father and a son, or a mother and a daughter. It is much, much, much more. Right, so when you have a stressful day at work, right, I'm sure you all know, you go home to the person you love, how do you feel? Peaceful, relaxed, relieved. I was not always a monk, so I know this. You place your head in their lap, and everything is fine. And why do you feel peaceful? Why do you feel relaxed? Why do you feel safe? Because of the love. We know that love is beyond any feeling. If I love you, of course I have joy when I see you. But I'm also sad when you're gone. Why? Because I love you. Love is not just one thing, it is everything. And when we meditate, we can meditate for many, many different reasons. I'd say some traditions, they meditate just to calm the mind. That's great, it's very good, very, very, very good. But where to place the mind? What to do when the mind is calm? That's why Guruji, he always teaches, focus on love, meditate on love, because it's easier to have a calm mind when I can relax my mind into love, into feeling. When I first arrived 12 years ago, wow, okay. I feel old. Okay. When I arrived 12 years ago, Guruji, he asked me, he said, tell me, what makes a friend? I said, I don't know. And he said, well, when a friend is willing to die for his friend. And I thought, oh, that's pretty amazing. Of course, in that moment, he realized, even though I called myself a Christian, I knew nothing about Christianity, because he was quoting Jesus, right? So what does Guruji do? He starts quoting movies to me, right? To teach me all of these, like these depths, right? So he was, quoting Spider-Man and other movies to me. And one day I'm walking in the hall, and he sees me, and he looks at me, and he says, don't think, feel. And I thought, Bruce Lee? But it's true. The more we feel, the less we think. The more we think, the less we feel. And how to feel? Love. Love is this thing which binds us, like my grandparents. When you see pictures of when they first met, they don't look anything alike. But now, they're in their 80s. They almost look the same. Why? Because they love each other. And this love, this feeling, even began to make them look alike. This thing which transcends the mind and the body. For example, right? So, if you did notice, I'm from America, from my accent. And if you know me, you know I love peanut butter. The Americans came, they brought me a bunch, so thank you. And so when I was here for about 5 years, and I was really missing peanut butter. And finally, my mom, I called her, I said, Mom, you have to send me some. Because the peanut butter they have in Europe is not good peanut butter. Okay? And all the Europeans, they say, this Americans, you're crazy. You don't like that, you like peanut butter, that's crazy, it's gross. And I say, I know, because the peanut butter you have is gross. So finally I get the peanut butter after 5 years. And I ran around the ashram with a bunch of spoons, and I went like this. Here, here, here. Every single person, except one, said they loved it. And I said, I know, it's American peanut butter, it's so good. In the end, I only had one spoon for myself. But I was happier to share the peanut butter with all of my family than for me to have it all to myself. Why? Did I taste the peanut butter when it entered their mouth? No. Did my body receive the nutrients, all of the amazing vitamins when they had the peanut butter? No. But I was still happier in their happiness. I was happier in their pleasure versus mine. Why? Because I love them. That is the essence of meditation, isn't it? We all meditate to go beyond our ego, to go beyond our identity, to let go of myself and become something bigger. That is love. Love does it automatically. Isn't that amazing? The simple thing that we all long for, love, is the key to God realization.